So hello, if you're new to my channel, this is typically not the type of content that I do. Let me wipe off my camera. There we go. This is typically not the type of content I do. I normally do videos with me and my daughter, but I decided this video I was going to create into something new, and that something new is a hobby that I've been really interested in for a great deal of time, and that is diamond painting. So I figure if you've watched this video, maybe you found it on your quest to find other related diamond paint videos, because I'm assuming this is not something you would typically click on just because you're curious. Well, it could be, but more than often there are fellow diamond painters that click on diamond paint related videos. So I'm going to just stop the camera right now, switch it over, and show you guys what I'm working with at the moment. I have my torch on so you guys can see, and I'm pulling back some of this parchment paper so you can see this is the image. This is her. Let me turn the torch off. Can you see? So there's a full white background. There's a lady. She's covering her eyes with her arm, and inside of her hand she has a couple roses. Those are her lips. Her hair is white, and I believe that is a part of the flowers, like the greenery of it. So this is what we have. This is, turn the torch back on. This is a 30 by 30 canvas, so 30 in width, 30 in length, all of that. This is the part that I completed, which I had to get the paper. The paper is right here. It was number 1. I laid the pieces of paper down over the canvas, and then I had my brother pick and choose where the numbers would go, and then I decided I'm going to do the diamond paint this way. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. I've never numbered my kit and did it like all out of order. I always go either from the bottom or from the top. If I start at the top, obviously I'll work my way across and go down and, you know, do my thing. Or if I start at the bottom, work my way up and all of that. So this is new. This is a new method, a new attempt for me, and I can say I'm really enjoying it. I love how perfect the little square is, and as you can see, this is number 2, so I will be pulling this back, and this is parchment paper. It says non-stick, which it's a lot better than the regular parchment paper that I bought from a store. I think I'm gonna do maybe about this much right now. So let's take our paper all the way off. And since my first set started or ended from here to here or here to here, I'm going to make sure I move this piece of paper, which is number 9, slide it over to match up with number 8 so I can have an even flow of another set. And this one is placed just perfectly because that's the border that I followed for this particular patch of work. I know this is more talkative, but as you can see from a distance, up close, it doesn't look like anything. You see, just a bunch of diamonds, but from a distance, you can see the rose, the stem. We can tell that this is her nose, and then obviously these are her lips down here that I'm gonna bring to life, because that's what I'm gonna be working on. So give me one moment. I don't have a mount with me, so work with me, loves. But I'm gonna place the paper back on the way I want it to, and we'll see what it's looking like then. Alright, so I work in way smaller sections than most people because I don't like my hand to be touching the sticky part of the canvas. That is how you make the diamond stick. The canvas itself has a sticky layer on it. But we'll get into that. But I like to do mine in smaller portions, and if I want to do more, I just take off another snack size bit. So as you can see, this would be 3 sections just like this one, where I just cut it up and did it like that. So this would be my first. I'll probably cut the second one off like between like right here maybe, and then this would be my final little bit to do. I could still complete this entire square today and another one if I was really intent on it. I would move from 2 all the way up here to 3 and do that too, especially since that one is a more of a solid color, which is J, which is our background, the white. So that would be a lot easier to complete. It's less color switching. But we're gonna go ahead and set up so we can do her lips. This is the diamond painting kit. You have your wax, which is what you dip your pen in. This is the diamond paint pen. You dip your pen in the wax, and then you collect the diamonds once you pour them in this tray. So like this is the case that I have for this one. I have two other types of cases. The ones that most people use, but this is another one that I found just on standby because the other two weren't with me at the time and I was really wanting to do a diamond paint. So let me turn off this. Alright, so as you can see, I have it numbered 1 through 20. Oh, it's out of order. So 15 was supposed to go up here, then 16 down here, stops at 19, and then this is the bag of 20. For some reason, this kit came, forgot about this. But for some reason, this kit came with one bag. All of them were in the regular diamond paint bags, and then it had one in this little push tie bag. So I was a little, I don't know, curious about that. I don't understand the point of it, but whatever. So I just decided since this one I could open and close myself when it comes to needing that one. Plus it's very few in there. Let me show you. There's not a lot in there compared to like this one. This is my background jade and it fills up all 4 of these little containers. So that gives you a little bit of a difference to show you. And they provided extra bags, but I'm not going to be using them because I like to work out of cases. I used the bags once with the diamond paint without switching them over, and after so long of opening and closing them, they started to like rip open like right under this area. So diamonds were just falling out and it was no point in opening them anymore because they were open non-stop. And I would have to tape them closed and staple them, and it was just too much. So I just ended up switching them over to some little containers that I had bought from a dollar store or something last minute, and that was stressful in itself because they had really tiny openings, but I didn't have anything else. I'm sorry. But I didn't have anything else that I could store my diamonds in. So here's our diamond painting tray and wax, and here is our pen. So, like you see, we have N243DFK, all of those, and essentially we would be pouring the diamonds that we need. So, like, if, let's just say this number 1 of her lips, let's see. So, we've got number 1 right there for her lips. We would come get number 1, open it up, pour it in here, and then I would get the pen, stick it on the diamond, and then place it on a 1. And that would be the diamond painting. And I would place each little diamond on until it looks like this patch right here. And it kind of pops to life in a 3D type of way. So that is the gist of diamond painting. I really wish I had my phone mount, like I said, because if I did, it would be so much easier to just mount this phone up and show you guys me painting. But I feel like just to do a little bit, I'm going to go edit with you guys anyway, just so you can kind of see or get a glimpse of it, and we're gonna move from there. So this is the picture once again. Here she is up top. I have a really bad headache today, you guys. I'm not feeling well, but I do have my coffee. So we're gonna just do a little bit of it. When I don't have anything to do the diamond paint on, I would just take this part of my case holder, or my diamond case holder, and put it here so I have a surface to work with. But like I said, it says N243 and 2. I said that N243. So the one thing I like about these is when I had the other ones, I would pull them out individually. It'd be one little container. So depending on how many symbols were on the kit, I would have to take out like 15 containers, maybe a little bit more. But this, since they're together in a strip, you can see that if I need 2, 3, and 4, and 1, I already have all 4 of these on one strip. So I just need to take out this. This is 4 colors in one. KNDH. So let's find the symbols that I have those. Look, K and N are on the same strip. They're 16 and 17. D and H. Did I say H? Yeah, D and H are on the same strip. That is 11 and 14. They also want F, which is 12. I don't think I see any G's. We have A's and some 7s. I haven't used 7 before. It is right here, the first one. And then A is number 9 right here. So 7, 9. I think that's about it. I have K, don't I? QRK. So yes. So instead of having to pull out 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11 or 12 colors, I have 4 little strips that I can work around with and get my colors in. This video is gonna, I'm just talking, but you can always skip ahead a little bit. I don't mind if you want to get to the actual diamond painting part, which is what I'm about to get in. For future videos, once I get my mount, you guys are going to be able to see this a lot better. I'm going to pop the phone up high and angle it down into the painting. But for right now, I'm sorry, this is what we have to work with. I normally go through each row, like how I see N is N is the first thing on it, so I would do N and then move on to 2 and 4 because we have N, 2, 2, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3. That's just how it's set up. So I'll do N's, 2's, 4's, 3's, and continue that way. But it only looks like there's a few N's. Well, I see some more. So yeah, we're going to do it like that. I just spotted some more. And that's the thing. They're so small. Sometimes you just have to be a little more mindful and attentive of them because it's really easy to miss them since they're so small. I'm going to try to show you guys the diamonds. So these are the diamonds. They're super, super small. Super small. Put you guys back here again. So, and there is a black mixed in, but we're not going to worry about that. So here's a little and diamond. We just drop it on the canvas. And we're going to continue doing that with all the ends we have. But while I work, I'm just going to, like I said, speak to you guys a little bit. And we'll go from there because there's a couple different shades in here. I must have got them mixed up. I don't care because the colors blend together once the picture is completed. I've never been too particular on it. Sometimes canvases come up short and you're missing diamonds that you need to finish the painting. And I know a lot of people are so particular that they will wait until they contact the company. I mean, I know it's valid, contact the company because it's their fault, not yours. But they will wait until they have contacted the company. They'll try to locate the DMC number, which is the number that'll connect you to all the diamonds with that particular shade. It's like knitting or stitching. It's like when you're stitching or knitting, there's one in particular where it's really similar to diamond paint. You have a format, a layout, and you just make the picture as you go with the colors that you're supplied with. So, when you have those, the yarns have different colors with labels on them. So if you need a particular yarn, you can find that exact same one. And it's the same with the diamonds. If you need a particular color or shade, you can look into the DMC number and purchase several of that exact one that you need to complete the painting. But it just makes no sense to me because diamond paint is the thing where the picture really comes together the further you are from it. So to be stressing out over one little piece of a painting that has probably like 15,000 diamonds on it. Nobody's gonna notice that. Nobody's gonna, look at the paint and say, wow, that color looks off, or that color looks like it doesn't belong. Don't get me wrong, that definitely can happen. You have a lot of people who they finish paintings completely and then they look at it and they don't like how the shading is, and it's because these diamond paints are computer programmed. So people put images inside of a computer and it generates everything on its own. I see why it takes people so long when they're talking in diamond paint, because I'm I'm not even, I go so fast with these. Well, not so fast, but I will finish a section pretty quick if I'm not too distracted. It's me talking that gets me distracted, because I can go through these pretty quick. Um, I can go through these pretty quick. But yeah, and I just feel like if you see it, if you're trying to look at the bigger picture, which is a distance thing, then don't worry about it. I would choose any color that's similar and jam it in there and not think twice, literally ever. But I know that's not the same for everybody. I cannot believe I'm doing something like this. Sitting here diamond painting with you guys. Now I know this is a video my friend might not watch because she watches all my other videos. But I just know this one is going to be long and it's not going to be too much for her to see that it would catch her eye. Because she doesn't diamond paint. So if you are here, my friend, you know who you are. And you're still watching, just go ahead and shoot me a text now and say that you just proved me wrong. And that is on me, and I will apologize to you myself for ever doubting my friend. But if you're not here, and what I'm saying is good and truthful and correct, then I really don't have to worry, because I would have known in my heart and soul, I would have known that this is not something that you're really too into, or not so much, not that you're not into it, but it's just something you've never done before. And you're not really seeing anything special like the baby or any real activity happening. You're just watching me do work, kinda. So, but yes. And I thought about making this something that I could probably sell. Not this particular thing, but a lot of people don't want to do some things like this because it's really time consuming. Here's I can tell that my pen isn't sticking as much. I wish I had my tweezers so I could take the wax out completely. I have some. They're just not near me, and I don't have anything else that's sharp enough to do the job. I wish I did. I really wish I did. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep going because it's already been 10 minutes, and I know this has been too much of you guys' time. So I just took a little bit more wax, and we're back at it. We're completing our twos. This is why I only take off so much, because the sticky is so strong and I really don't like feeling it against my skin. I feel like it irritates me. I might run out of diamonds before I finish this. Or at least run out of this number 2. But yeah, because I see at least 2 more and I only have 1 more diamond. It feels really good when you can eyeball it. A lot of times I pour out exactly how many I need to complete the section that I'm on. But here I was literally, I thought it was 1, but it's 3. 3 diamonds short, so I just poured out 3 more 2s, and there's 1, there's 2, and we can get number 3 to roll over. Come on, number 3. There's number 3. And you were right here. So that's it. Now we're moving on to 4 and then 3. So pour out some 4s. Set them right there. And then go at it. So if you don't know anything, oh damn it, am I doing 4? Okay, yeah, this is 4. Got a little sidetracked. I'm like, crap, are these 3s or am I supposed to be putting them on 3s? Like, something just felt wrong. But no, 4 was next. I want to keep intermingling the 2 aspects of this channel up, which would be my personal life with my baby, and then my hobbyist life, which is this diamond painting. I think that's all the 4s already, because these are 2 very different types of videos. They're not the same, and a person who's interested in mom life and raising a child and all of that might not be the same person that's into watching diamond painting videos. That person would be me. I'm into both, but I can't say the same for my viewers. And that's not technically a bad thing. It just means you like what you like, and you're free to watch the parts of my channel that you like. So we're jumping back in. Hair's in the way. We're jumping back in with the 3s. I think my daughter is going to sleep. Had she been in here, you guys would have probably heard her like talking or fussing in the background, because she has been talking up a storm in there. I guess if you're watching this video, you probably don't know much about any other parts of my channel, because I'm assuming you didn't come for that part of it, so I'll use that as talking leverage. I'm gonna end this in a little bit, I think, just because I didn't want this to be a video that's extremely long and I already spent the bulk of it talking. I wanted to have videos where there are drill with me's and like we really sit and talk. So I don't think I'm gonna get into, everything that I want to get into. I'm just gonna say that I'm a mother. I have 1 child. She is 5 months. She was born Christmas Eve. 2 pounds, 6 ounces at 30 weeks, 1 day. She was 14.5 inches long. And she's perfect. To this day, she's perfect. She's now over 10 pounds. And I work at a daycare, maybe like less than 15 minutes away from me. And as of Wednesday, or as of the 1st of the month, she started attending my daycare with me. So I take her to work with me when I'm out, and I pick her up from my class, well, from the class right next to my class when I'm done working, and we get back together and we get ready to go. But her dad and we were contemplating heavily on when we would get her in daycare, how we would be able to afford something like that, where she would be, all of that good jazz. And we ended up settling with the daycare that turned out way better than I was initially giving it credit for, just because I was really into making sure my baby was okay. And I guess just judging a book by its cover with that daycare, and it turns out that not only was it good for us monetary wise, but the people there were actually really cool and laid back. And one teacher in particular, I could tell she really loved my baby. She really loves my baby. And she gave me her number and her address and everything before we left the daycare officially, and told me that I could. I'm so sorry. She said that I could contact her at any point if I needed to, if I needed like a babysitter or something, and she wouldn't mind or care to watch her. And I also have a coworker at my job, another teacher for the older kids, who said the exact same thing. She said she wouldn't mind watching her and taking care of her if Dad and I needed a date night or something. But she fits right in. They love her. She loves it. She loves all the colors. And that's one thing the last daycare didn't have. It wasn't too spacious and it wasn't too vibrant. But the daycare that she's at now is good and spacious and good and vibrant and all of that. I just finished all the colors from this one. I just did the ones. I'm gonna show you guys the final product of this because I think now I'm about to get ready to end the video. As you can see, just a little, where is it? Just a little bit. I've been talking to you guys so much. But if you can see, I did get a small part added in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and maybe a little bit more. But be on the lookout, guys, because this was actually really fun. I have a lot more that I want to discuss when I come back. But I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you guys in the next video, whether it's a baby video or a diamond paint video. Just subscribe, and you can watch them depending on what you're into seeing at that point. So, thank you for watching. I will see you guys when I see you guys, and be safe. Mwah.